Well, it's one thing to be a player in college basketball, but it is another to make the transition to being a coach. And that is what a former Liberty Flame is doing at Longwood. WFXR Sports' Ryan Moy shares the story of the Lancers' Myo Baxter-Bell.
It's been fun, man, and I'll tell you this. I started my career off in the Big South, so being able to make this Big South tour again and see some old faces and old arenas that I used to play in has been fun for me. But just the relationship piece, man, and that's kind of how I've moved my way through this thing and just building relationships with people and connecting and staying in touch and, just trying to make a name for myself.
Myo Baxter-Bell is now an assistant coach of player development with the Longwood University men's basketball team. And although he's not playing on the court, he understands what it's like to be in his players' shoes.
I try to put myself in their shoes a lot of the times, and I think that's what's been the best part for me is the things that these guys are going through, I went through it. And so just still being able to connect with them, young enough to be able to connect, but also old enough to share some wisdom with them and help them through hard times.
Being an assistant coach comes with having to lay down the law sometimes, while giving tough love on and off the court, which is something Coach Baxter-Bell is still working on.
Working on that part, super calm, and like for me, it's trying to hopefully get them to understand, in a lot of moments, and coaching different players different, but I'm still getting the hang of that part. I'm still fresh off in this thing, so I'm still getting my feet wet a little bit.
Of course, he still reaches out to his former college basketball coach, Richie McKay, over in Lynchburg for guidance.
He's a person that I look up to and that has helped me to this point, so being able to text with him here and there and share things with him, even about, what's going on there and what's going on here. So it's always good to share and connect and, have somebody to talk to.
At the end of the day, for Coach Baxter-Bell, being a coach is all about building not just a team, but young men.
I take it seriously because, with coaching, as much as it's about the wins and losses, it's all about developing these guys, because I think it came in my life at such a pivotal time, being where I was at and being taught the things that I was taught. So I like to say that I'm kind of passing that on and hopefully helping these guys when they become, husbands, when they have kids, as they move on in their life, and hopefully have some direction that I was able to receive when I was at this point.
In Farmville, Ryan Moy, WFXR Sports.
Thank you so much, Ryan. So it's great to see that, and obviously he'll be under the staff of Ronnie Thomas, who's a Roanoke native, former Patrick Henry Star basketball player. He recently took over the head basketball coach. I'm thinking of football already, but head basketball coaching job down with the Lancers. So
yeah,
it's going to be a good staff down there.
Yeah. We do have an update from a story we brought you.